Hi guys, I'm Shmi. Hello and welcome back to the channel where you join me amidst the chaos of New York City. We're in Manhattan. Now the car behind me, the Porsche Carrera GT, you might remember when I went to catch up with Sean at Top Gear Imports NJ, we saw this car and he told me it was his daily driver. So given he's hosting an event tonight in the Supercar Space, he's come down to Manhattan to pick me up in the car so we can have a chat, go for a ride, head through the tunnels, enjoy some of this V10 and head back over to the collection in, well, a daily driven Porsche Carrera GT. So he'll be back any second. We'll jump on board, get straight on the roads and head over to go see what's going on. It's getting very busy around here, so we're going to head straight on. But first, Sean, how you doing?
Hey Tim, how are you?
All very good. Can we hear the sound of the startup?
Let's do it.
Let's hear this. Wow, that V10 sounds moderately epic, so we're going to jump straight in. It's pretty chaotic around here in New York City. I'm sorry for making you bring this into town, but you did tell me it was your daily driver.
I drive it every day.
And I mean, this place is just absolute mayhem, to be honest.
It really is. But once you get used to it.
Right, so we're in. Need some AC. It's also very hot this evening, but yeah, we're literally right by Times Square, by the way, just one block or so behind us. But this is Manhattan from a Carrera GT.
No front axle lift.
No lift, nothing like that.
No Bluetooth.
Oh gosh, no lift, no Bluetooth. I mean, what year is this car?
2005.
2005. How much driving have you done on it? How many miles are we talking?
This one I just got recently, but I've put over 30,000 miles of mostly all of my Carrera GTs that I've owned.
Just let's hear that again quickly.
30,000 miles, not kilometers.
30,000 miles in Carrera GTs.
Correct. Never needed a clutch.
That's daily driving.
Don't install it. You don't have to worry about it. Easy to drive.
That's the big thing, isn't it, with the Carrera GT? You have to be super delicate, pulling away and getting it right. Just no throttle, right? No, just gently lift off the clutch pedal.
Correct.
Before you go onto the throttle. But of course, you got the 6-speed manual, which is mounted up and high in the central console. Aircon blowing in force at the moment. Window switches are here. Oh, the sound of it though. The sound is just dreamy, isn't it, inside here? You can take off the roof panels. Oh.
Yes, you can take it off if you want.
Oh no, I'm too hot. I'm way too hot. It must be 30-something Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's hot outside.
100 degrees.
Yeah, it is hot today here in New York City. But this evening, braving the traffic jams. Hopefully though, we're going to find an easier way to actually get out of here.
Yes.
Just after 6 PM, which is literally the worst possible time we could be driving a car like this. But here we are, Carrera GT. There is a naturally aspirated V10 back there. There is also the wing at the rear, which rises and lowers. There's a button for that, isn't there? There we go. That's how the wing goes up. It would go up automatically at speed. And you've got the fantastic view through those grills on the rear deck. But I mean, how epic is this? You're literally using this CGT. I mean, you have some fantastic cars in the collection. We saw them, we came to visit. It's a beautiful place and we're going to head back there later on. But I think the important thing to me is that some you have like almost delivery miles, you store, and then some like this, and others. You said you took your Turbo S exclusive, you did around Europe.
Oh yeah, it has 35 days, it's been in 7 different countries.
Which is ridiculous.
Yes, it's been Italy, Germany, Switzerland,
yeah,
France,
yeah,
US, and then Canada.
And up to Canada as well. That's pretty cool. I'm just going to turn the aircon, this one, the fan speed down a notch. There we go, slightly quieter. That's pretty cool. So the Carrera GT gets driven a lot. I mean, do you have a sensible daily as well?
My G-Wagon Cabriolet.
Of course, which, by the way, is the massively more sensible car from where we are driving right now. Look at all these bumps on the roads. The manhole covers, the random bumps and just general dodginess everywhere. All of this kind of rough terrain. So do you manage to, I mean, I guess you don't come into Manhattan all that often.
I come to Manhattan quite a bit, and you know, I drive pretty much anything that makes sense. Today, since you were coming and I thought the Carrera GT would be probably the most epic car for you to
After we talked about it on the first visit, I think it was no choice on that matter. It was Carrera GT or nothing really.
Or the Veyron.
Oh yeah,
Veyron's Manhattan. It's probably more comfortable than this car.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, the suspension is more forgiving on that car. It's more like a Bentley.
Okay, so that's something, I mean, the Veyron, to have that level of performance is not exactly the softest thing in the world, and that's something I think as unless you're an owner, you can't really ever compare. I mean, who else would know what it's like as a Carrera GT versus a Veyron?
Right.
Yeah, just, oh wow, the views around here, everywhere you go, you just have to look up and more up. Buildings, skyscrapers. But yeah.
It'll be more epic when we actually in the Lincoln Tunnel.
Oh, yes. Then the windows are going straight down when we're in the tunnel.
Correct.
Okay. So guys, don't go anywhere. Coming up shortly, we'll be in the Lincoln Tunnel with a naturally aspirated V10, which will be one of the best sounds you will ever have heard. It's already pretty good just here. Oh yes. Alright then, into the Lincoln Tunnel, which is a pretty long tunnel, and I don't know my geography too well, but it goes under the Hudson, right?
Yes, we're right on the Hudson River.
Okay, and in here, so in the Carrera GT, we have these windows. You can't lower the rear window, but you can lower this slightly. Not that the traffic is really allowing much fun right now.
As you can see, we're ready to go, but there's traffic.
Yeah, and by the way, I was slightly wrong. It's actually 7:22.
Oh yeah.
It's winter time, not summertime.
That's right, I
don't either. I leave all my clocks on.
It will adjust itself in a couple months.
Yeah, I heard that. It will turn right again.
Yeah.
That's the positive way to look at it. Oh wow. I mean, that's like 5,000 RPM in first gear. Just heaven. The noise of this car is just pure heaven. Such a cool thing. And yeah, I mean, this is not ideal driving conditions, but you are a hero driving the CGT through Manhattan traffic. I mean, driving the Ford GT in Manhattan traffic was hard, but driving this here, when you're dealing with the clutch, dealing with the temperatures,
such an analog car.
Yeah.
Literally, this is literally breaking loose at this RPM right now.
This is like, I mean, this is one of my favorite cars. I say it often in my videos. Carrera GT, objects in mirror are closer than they appear, being in the US of course, and being passed by many coaches right now. Sweet, heavenly sound. So good, so good. If anybody's wondering, by the way, you might have heard a small squeaking sound. Well, the car's just had a new windshield put in following a crack to the old one, and there's a bit of trim that just needs to be adjusted. In case you're hearing that, it will be sorted in the car, it's not a problem. Just wondering what it was about at the moment. Hey, Toyota GR Supra advert. I've seen quite a few of those around actually. Mine should be ready when I get back home. That'll be the first thing I do, I hope. Fingers crossed, if all goes to plan. We'll get back to England. Cruising, sun is setting. The view there of the skyline of the city. If I can just see some of that, all of the skyscrapers in New York, that's where we've come from, of course, crossing the river. That's just hiding behind this wall. But now we're heading up a road with many big vehicles. I would be a little bit nervous right now. Are you totally chill?
I'm totally cool. Look, you can turn. No worries.
Oh gosh, traffic around here has been absolutely diabolical recently. But yeah, we're just chilling, So in here, what are the tricks to dealing with a traffic jam in a Carrera GT?
Music on. Second gear.
Keep in second gear?
Yep, put in second gear.
Yeah.
So you're cruising at, I don't know, 10 miles per hour, 15 miles per hour.
Try not to come to a stop,
right?
Try not
to come to a stop, yep.
Clutch preservation.
Yep.
Yeah, and try and keep it smoothly flowing. I mean, the car is so famous for how hard it is to drive. Well, here we are, managing through the jam. Look at this! SB Roadster! It just became a mini supercar convoy. I mean, this is proper supercar convoy territory. Snuff this. 6.5 litre naturally aspirated V12 in the SV. Wow. Super cool. Just cruising, just chilling. We've got the Panamera behind us as well. How's that for a view then? Through the rear, underneath the wing. The Event door, low, wide and aggressive. And look at the bumper as well. Look at the style it's got on there. Menacing. Not a bad view back there. Not a bad view at all. You've also got those kind of side windows, but they don't really help you see very much behind you. Nonetheless, not a bad view. Not bad whatsoever. Yeah. Here we are. Carbon fiber door cards. Lots of carbon actually, all of this is carbon. In fact, the floor is carbon. That's carbon. It's all carbon. Such a cool car. Such a cool car. I mean, these things get dated slightly when you've got the old radio. What are we, nearly 15 years old now?
No iPod, no Bluetooth, absolutely nothing.
None of the mod
But it does have a CD changer.
It has a CD changer?
Yes.
Where is the CD changer?
It's located right underneath.
Yeah? Yeah, tucked under here. Ah, okay. Yeah, carbon central tunnel. This is just, I don't know, this is so distinctly Carrera GT, this design. You put the button here for the wing. Door lock, traction control, car number, climate control, and the traditional wooden gear shift knob. Still with the event store. Ah, good times. Look at the sky as well. Lovely, lovely, lovely evening now. We are nearly there. Still cruising, enjoying the CGT. Such a cool car, and it's not that unpleasant actually. Normal driving. It's fairly chilled. Oh wow! Check this out. 2 generations of Ford GT, previous gen, then of course the new gen. Oh, nice stripe as well. What else do we have? GT2 RS, a crazy Hurricane. Oh, 959. Oh, no. German registration 959. That's a display plate, I'm sure. Corvette. Cool. Wow, okay. And we're gonna head inside the event space where we've visited before. And in here, the line of cars is just insane. Your huge G-Class collection. Your Miura. Miura is just stunning. There's a nice little line, and then we're gonna squeeze under here. And squeeze into the space, and we're literally coming under the wing of the Icon A5 here, which is a plane that you can land on both water and ground. But here we are inside the event space where we've got Testarossa, Turbo S Exclusive Series, Veyron 959, Aventador SV, and another Carrera GT 918s. Pretty cool place. 2002 F1 car. Yeah, mega. Absolutely mega. Thanks for the lift.
Oh, anytime, Tim.
Appreciate it.
Of course, my pleasure.
Daily driver in the Carrera GT. And here we are. Well, I just have to park it tidily onto some floor protectors, and then yeah, mission success. The Carrera GT then, now parked up inside, and as you can hear, a bit of a party atmosphere going on, but we've got lots of lovely cars around. The 918s, the Bugatti Veyron Golf 959 over behind it, but both of those in PTS paint colours. We've got the Senna, the Golf Blue Carrera GT over the other side, Aventador SV. But yes, music on. I'm going to have to head outside, but let's go and have a look at the cars that are lurking out there at the moment. Lurking out here then, we've got the 2 different generations of GT side by side, the 0506 and the newer car. Sadly, I didn't actually bring mine this evening because of course I came in the Carrera GT, but seeing those 2 together is very nice. You see some of the design similarities between the 2 cars. We've also had the arrival of the Aston Vantage. That's a very nice colour. This Hurricane is, well, absolutely crazy. It's clearly got a new bonnet, got the wing on the rear, new wheels, new arches, pretty heavily modified. GT2 RS alongside that. Rolls-Royce Ghost. Oh, they've made the grille white. That's unusual. Different look to that. A couple of nice cars in general lurking around here. 488 Spider, of course the 959, and that is a Ford Model A from around 1929 or so. That's a very nice cars, and a very nice way to arrive here this evening on board the Carrera GT. And as you can tell, I'm a little bit kind of, I guess, heat swept. I'm not quite sure what the word is. Absolutely exhausted from the amount of heat here in New York City. But pretty epic experience hearing the V10, enjoying it, and fair play to Sean for daily driving a Porsche Carrera GT. That was quite noisy. America, hey? All sorts of random things seem to happen, especially when you're around New York. But yes, I'm gonna go in, have a relax for the evening, head home, get all these videos edited, but I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll pop Sean's link down below if you'd like to find out more about Top Gear imports here in New Jersey. That's it for this time. Thank you very much for watching, as always, guys, and I'll see you again very soon. Cheers.